The hit comedy Perfect Strangers. It airs Friday nights. And please welcome him now. Here's Mark Linn-Baker. Are you thanking the members of the Academy?
Yeah.
I can't help but ask what that thing is. And,
this. Oh.
Yeah, that lapel pin.
I brought this. This is something I'm very proud of. It's a culmination of a year of study and luck. This is a trophy from the West Bank football pool, New York City.
Oh.
This is
and you won the pool?
Yes.
By
yes,
doing
indeed.
what?
Picking every game of the regular football season.
Did they ship this out to you? Or?
No, I had to go collect it myself.
Oh, you...
on Super Bowl Sunday, I had to
really
go.
did?
It's sort of like the America's Cup.
Yeah.
I had to go get it and bring it back.
Do you trust me enough to put it on the desk,
yes,
or do you want to
if you'd
hold
like.
it? This is very lovely,
There
and
it is.
we're awfully glad you brought it up.
Well, I'm
we'll
happy
just
to
leave it
do
right here, and I'll display it proudly
please.
through the night. Let's not have it out of frame for a moment. All right. The show is going great.
Yes.
You guys were a mid-season kind of thing a couple of years ago, right?
Yes, yeah, like 3.5 years ago, we did 6 shows on the air, and we kept going ever since.
Now, you know, they're starting to call you guys Laurel and Hardy and Norton and Cramden. I mean, you really do work well together. You and Bronson are terrific on the show. Does the chemistry get better as each?
We really clicked right away, and we just work very well together and enjoy working with each other. And
it shows. You, I mentioned Peter O'Toole. This was a wonderful movie. My favorite year. Was Mr. O'Toole an interesting man with whom to spend some time?
Yes, yeah, we had a great time together, as I'm sure the two of you did.
I'm sure.
Yeah. We probably can't tell most of the stories, so we'll forget about them. We're going to have security come out here and guard this while we take a commercial break. We'll be back with more with Mark Linn-Baker. Still on You know, because we do a 90-minute show, and it's late at night, and we're about halfway through now, and all this week we've been finding ways to help keep the home audience awake. Monday we splashed a little water on you. Yesterday we had some garbage men here, and today I'd like to do a little song for you. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. Big way attitude. Anybody wants to do their own talk show, remember first you got to get lots of guts. That's important.
That's what's known as pushing the envelope.
I'm not sure what that's known as. We're here with Mark Linn-Baker, Omar Sharif, John Davidson. Perfect Strangers we were talking about. But you, and I mentioned My Favorite Year, which is one of my favorite films. You also did an odd film, and I don't quite know how to get into this because I don't think it's been released in this country. The name of it is...
Me and Him.
Me and Him.
Yes.
And now, I count on your good taste, Mark. Is this a mistake of mine? How would you explain your role in this film?
Well, it was a film that was made in Germany. An American comedy writer and German film director, Doris Dori, who did a film called Men, which did very well a while ago. This is a film called Me and Him. It's the story of a man and his... It's the story of a man and his private parts. I guess that's...
And what role do you play?
I play the voice of the organ.
Can you do a little for us?
Well, it sounded very much like me.
Oh,
It was.
Did you have to read for this?
No.
You must be very proud.
I was just called.
Yeah.
They knew that
this
someone
movie-
had to do that voice.
Will this movie
It
be
should
out
be.
anytime soon in this country?
I think hopefully it'll be released here when the studio that produced it finally has the guts to get it out there.
All right. Your co-star in your other project, you guys actually get along, I hear, which it probably upsets the tabloids.
This is a big problem for us because most of the press you get on a show when two people work together is about, you know, the fights that you have and how one's not speaking to the other. And we keep talking to each other and we have a good time. So it's...
So that's not just talk show talk. You really do.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Because you're together a lot, and
yeah.
Well, it's okay. If you are, you are, and I'm not trying to delve into anything. But you sure you've never had like one little quarrel? Come on, Mark. You ever punch him out just one time?
We have had arguments over like whether to wait 2 beats or 3 beats before throwing the punchline, but that's about as much.
How much comedy before this series and My Favorite Year, which was also a comedy? Was that what you did most of, comedy?
Just a lot of acting. I have a theater background, went to the drama school at Yale, and did a lot of acting, regional theater, off-Broadway, Broadway, and my folks were always involved with theater, so it was
in your blood.
Yes.
You live out here now?
I'm back and forth. I have a place here and a place in New York.
You adjusted okay?
Yeah, I think
it can take
so.
a while.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first? Do you remember your first stage appearance?
Yes, I do. My first professional stage appearance was at the age of 11.
They paid you money for this?
They paid me money for this in a musical called Fanny at a theater called the Oval in the Grove in Farmington, Connecticut.
Now, if you told me you did the voice of the Fanny, I'm leaving.
Sorry. No. I played a child, which I thought was
good.
Really good casting.
I think most people have seen the show Perfect Strangers, but we thought we'd take a little look at a clip here. Anything we ought to know about what we're
yes,
about to see?
the clip we have, I think, is outtakes.
Oh, good. So these
show.
are things America did not get a chance to see,
right.
for obvious reasons, I guess. We'll find
Yes.
out. All right, let's take a look. Mark Linn-Baker, Perfect Strangers.
Our cousin's 4.
Oh, thank you, cousin.
Were there new lines?
Yes, new lines.
What were they?
Your job. Let's go.
That would be my line?
Yes.
I'll get Balky to back me up. We'll just breeze a bit of bogus braggadocio by Brother Bill, and by the time Billy gets back on that Boeing, we'll...
All right, okay, get the drum.
The drum?
Or the fife. Now, let us listen to my plan, which we will call Plan A. Now, I have made... The food is real. They just give it away so people will spend. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
This speaking problem is something you've got to get over. It's a good show. Thanks for being here, Mark. Mr. Sharif must take his leave, and we thank you for being here. It's a great pleasure. Omar Sharif, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. They know how to make exits, don't they? And I promise you, it was nothing you said. He just, his time...
It was the film, wasn't it?
No.
I knew it.
He enjoyed it. He was laughing riotously, wasn't he, John?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, good. Fine. All right. Can you stay, John?
Yes, I can. I have nowhere to go at all. That's
All right,
the trouble.
fine. Can you stay, Mark? Yes. Dan has to go. Dan Miller, ladies and gentlemen. It's been great. All right. We'll take a break, and we'll be back, I promise. Gail, thanks. Gail Strickland. Heartbeat is the show Thursday nights on
Thursday
ABC.
nights at 10 o'clock opposite some show about lawyers. You don't want to watch it. You don't want to know.
All right. Thanks, Robert, for being here.
Thank you very much for having me on the show. I mean, A Mighty Quinn comes out February 17th.
Yeah. And I hear you're a big sports fan.
Not really.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Mighty Quinn, February. It's coming out.
I think we got it. Okay. Mark Linn-Baker.
It's coming out in February. I just wanted to say that. No, because a lot of times people don't listen. I mean, the audience
Perfect
at home...
Strangers, eh, Mark?
Yes, and I was turned down for a part in The Mighty Quinn.
Were you?
No, I wasn't.
No, all right, fine. I'm so gullible here. John, you all right?
I enjoyed your song, man. I enjoyed your song. No, really, I enjoyed your
John
song.
Davis of New Hollywood Squares, an incredible Sunday, and the mother-daughter thing, and voting for dollars or whatever he does. I want to thank Omar Sharif as well for being here, in addition to the lovely Dan Miller. You have anything you have?
Nothing to say.
All right,
When does
fine.
that come out?
February 17th.
CBS This Morning in the morning. Don't miss them. Kathleen Sullivan and Harry Smith, Dick Cavett among our guests tomorrow, and lots of other folks. See you then. Bye.